Hello, everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. WST Park World Cup Rome 2025. Hasegawa Mizuho storms to women's final victory over Arisa Trew. Hasegawa had already secured the win ahead of Olympic champion Trew before putting down a superb final run at the Spot Skatepark in Ostia, Rome. Hasegawa Mizuho triumphed in style in the opening World Skateboarding Tour Park World Cup event of the season in Rome on Sunday, June 8, 2025. The 14-year-old Japanese shot up into first place with her third run of the 8-skater final, responding to the then-leader Arisa Trew's second attempt featuring a World Skateboarding Tour first, switch McTwist. That gave Hasegawa the privilege of going last in the Golden Run section, a new rule for the season, where the top 5 finalists after 3 runs get an additional run, and after no one overtook her, she was able to do a victory lap with improvements to win over Trew and 2-time Olympic skateboarding silver medalist Kokona Hiraki. I am really happy. Honestly, my head and heart are completely filled with, "I've done it," Hasegawa told Olympics. Afterwards, the switch McTwist is such an incredible trick, seriously. It's so cool, really. I wasn't really influenced by other skaters. It was more like when Arisa landed it, I thought, okay, maybe I can follow her with the flow, and I can do it. Since I received that from her, I wanted to give something back. Not only to Arisa, but to everyone who was amazing today at WST Park World Cup Rome 2025. How the women's final unfolded. With the athletes showing early nerves, Trew was the first athlete to put down a complete run. The Australian was rewarded with an 85.13, which all but secured her a place in the Golden Run. Nia Lasso was quick to follow suit and ended with a big upgrade on her final trick from the semi-finals, a kickflip indy into 450 over the hip. The Spaniard scored 87.05 to go into the lead, although she was soon surpassed by semi-final leader Hiraki's 88.03. Kasaki Hinano had a good second run to score 86.70 and move up to third. Tokyo 2020 champion Yasuzumi Sakura also improved on the second run, but a fine backside nose blunt was just after time had expired, leaving her with 82.01 and on the bubble in 5th place. Then came Hasegawa, who landed a superb backside blunt slide as she vaulted to the top of the score sheets with 89.64. Trew came out in the second run with more energy and intensity. She also tested out an upgraded ending trick, a switch McTwist, and nailed it to go first with 92.43. Hiraki upgraded on her first run with a backside kickflip, but she only had a small score improvement on run 2 to 88.60, leaving her somewhat bemused. Yasuzumi was the big-name absentee from the top 5, missing what would normally have been a routine frontside air on her third run. She finished in 7th place. But there was no stopping Hasegawa, who added big upgrades on her third run, hitting a kickflip frontside air and a kickflip indy as she moved above Trew into first place with 92.80. Trew looked determined as she started her third run, but a missed kickflip indy left her needing a perfect golden run to take top spot. Lasso upgraded too, adding a kickflip stalefish to her repertoire and sneaking in a backside ollie on the buzzer. That earned her a 90.03 to go third. Hiraki quickly reclaimed third place, adding a kickflip indy and just about managing to follow it with a front Smith despite running out of room on the course. With 2-time street Olympic medalist Risa Leal watching on, the standard in the Golden Run was incredibly high. Kasaki scored 91.35 to move up to third place, before a fall for Lasso left her having to settle for 5th. Hiraki's upgrade for the Golden Run was the addition of a frontside nose grind into lip slide. That earned her an extra half a point with 91.62, putting her into third place. Trew looked in the zone as she hit a big melon 540, but she again missed her kickflip indy again to allow Hasegawa the luxury of a victory run. And she put on a show for the vocal crowd at the Spot Skatepark in Ostia, stepping up with a front-side Smith grind, kickflip frontside air, kickflip indy, and a kickflip indy fakie in a stellar run. Her score of 93.34 put the gloss on a superb victory for the youngster who won silver at last year's World Championship in the Italian capital. Please subscribe the channel. Share this with a friend. Thank you.